Welcome to my channel, where we discuss everything and all things politics, economy, and development in Nigeria and around the world. The plot to make President Bola Ahmed Tinubu a one-term president is thickening, and with former President Olusegun Obasanjo on board too, it is becoming apparent that for Tinubu to survive what is gathering against him, it will take a miracle to survive it. And from all indication, Tinubu is likely to be a one-term president. That's what we're going to talk about in this video, about the gathering storm that is going to push Tinubu out of power in 2027. Welcome on board, and if you are new to my channel, you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel, hit the subscription button, hit the notification bell. When you subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell, anytime I have a new video, you'll be among the first to know. God bless you. At the recent 60th birthday of Emeka Ihedioha, the man who was elected the governor of Imo State, and the Supreme Court, in a controversial verdict, sacked him and made this person that came forth to become the governor of Imo State. At his 60th birthday, which was a milestone in his life, there was a gathering of the opposition, and Obasanjo was there. Obasanjo was there because Obasanjo understands that Nigeria cannot continue under the trajectory it is going under President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Don't forget that Emeka Ihedioha was present at the meeting of leaders of opposition when they gathered in Abuja on the day that the National Assembly voted to either endorse or not to endorse the illegal imposition of state of emergency in Rivers State. He was there, Emeka Ihedioha, former Deputy Speaker of the House of Representatives. And when you listen to what was said, you will agree that many people are fed up with the direction the country is going. And to make matters worse, for Tinubu, Obasanjo had never liked him to be a president of Nigeria. So he was with like minds in that occasion. Because if you want to know why Obasanjo felt that a country like Nigeria should not allow itself to have Tinubu as his president, go and read his book, My Watch. It's available everywhere. What Obasanjo has written about Bola Ahmed Tinubu, and what Obasanjo said he has seen in EFCC file on Bola Ahmed Tinubu, they are all available in that Obasanjo's book, My Watch. You will notice, unlike when Buhari became president, Obasanjo at least was going to the villa until Buhari showed his bigotry and Obasanjo withdrew. But in the case of Tinubu, since Tinubu became president, Obasanjo has avoided the Aso Rock villa like a plague. The only time Obasanjo went to the villa, go and check the records, the only time Obasanjo went to the villa under Tinubu's administration was when General Ibrahim Badamasi Babangida was launching or unveiling his memoir, the book he wrote about his administration, A Journey in Service. That was the first time Obasanjo was setting foot in the villa. And that was because Obasanjo wanted to honor General Ibrahim Babangida, who invited him for that occasion and fix the occasion at the presidential villa so that Tinubu can attend, since Tinubu don't step out of the villa. It's almost like even Buhari was better. Buhari was able, from time to time, he can do, I know he did numerous state visits to Ebonyi State, to Imo State, under Ozodema and all that. But Obasanjo was just, Tinubu is just like Abacha. You only see Abacha. When Abacha was president, you only see him go out of the country. That's if those countries that Nigeria was not, did not ban, or was not, there was no diplomatic sanction against Nigeria. You see him leaving the airport and coming into the country. You hardly hear anything about him. So Tinubu is operating in that place. So in order for Tinubu to attend the occasion, I believe that was why Babangida had to put the unveiling of his book at the presidential villa. And Obasanjo did him the honor of attending. And if you watch that program, Obasanjo didn't waste much time. After he read his own speech, he disappeared from that place and gave one excuse and left. So Obasanjo is in sync with those who want to ensure that Tinubu becomes a one-time president. Not because there was anything wrong with Tinubu, just that he had been incompetent in the management of Nigerian diversity, in management of the resources, in handling the insecurity, in making worse the economy of Nigeria, building on the foundation of Buhari, which was a disastrous foundation, and therefore crippling the economy in several ways. So a lot of people felt that there is no need allowing him to continue to be experimenting with Nigerians in all kinds of reforms that are not taking the country any further. So Obasanjo is now part of the coalition trying to help to find a solution to the Tinubu problem. How to defeat Bola Ahmed Tinubu, knowing fully well that Tinubu is not going to be it's going to be a hard nut to crack, because he is literally controlling the media in Nigeria. He is controlling the judiciary. He is controlling INEC, and he's going to appoint INEC chairman later this year. He is controlling the security agencies and all that, and he knows how to use power. But with people like Obasanjo and others lining up to ensure that he doesn't take this country further than 2027, I think something is going to give. Something is going to go that is going to be bigger than what the presidency may think in the process to push Tinubu out of power. I'm telling you from my observation. Already there is going to be a shock wave of coalition, even those in APC, between now and 2026, especially from 2026, is going to shock Nigerians. The moves by the opposition, even those in APC, will join the bandwagon of enough is enough for the continuation of the Tinubu administration. So the only challenge right now is who is going to be the arrowhead, who is going to be the presidential candidate that the opposition is going to throw up, that is going to disorganize the Tinubu machinery, and a coalition that will be so mass driven that it is a goal, as they say in local balance. That is the only stumbling block now. The only thing that is still hazy is who is going to lead the charge. But if it is commitment that Tinubu has to go in 2027, it is that has been concluded by those who are determined to change the trajectory of Nigeria. It is who will lead the charge between Atiku Abubakar and Peter Obi. Whose side will Obasanjo be? Obasanjo was in the side of Peter Obi in 2023. But whose side will he be now? Which side will be successful in upstaging Tinubu? And if we are insisting that the presidency must remain in southern Nigeria in 2027, who is the better material to challenge Tinubu from southern Nigeria? Who can lead the battle cry against the hegemony of the Tinubu administration? Who will lead the charge? Because let's face the fact, Tinubu is an unpopular president ab initio. That was why expectations were not high when he emerged. Expectation would have been high if it was Peter Obi that INEC announced was the winner of that election. But in Tinubu's own, there was no expectation. That was why there was no singing, no dancing, nobody jubilated as his victory was announced in the unconventional period of the day when Nigerians were mostly asleep. Even when they woke up in the morning, the kind of quietness in Nigeria was like the quietness of a graveyard. And it was not without reason. Tinubu was unpopular, both during the campaign and after. And the result, even the results cooked by INEC, confirmed his unpopularity. It confirmed his unpopularity. INEC declared him president with only 8.7 million votes by Nigerian voters. Nigerian voters. Atiku Abubakar got about 6.9 million votes. Atiku Abubakar. Peter Obi got about 6.1 million votes. Rabiu Musa Kwankwaso got about 1.4 million votes. Now, if you aggregate the votes by Nigerians who voted against Tinubu, you will see that almost 15 million Nigerians rejected Tinubu from being their president. If Nigeria was operating a proportional representation, Tinubu would be running a minority government if he can be in government. So it is a given that he doesn't have the popularity of Nigerians before the election. Even after the election, the hardship his so-called economic reforms had imposed on Nigerians has pauperized Nigerians to the level never seen before in our history. That was why the Financial Times of London, the New York Times have described the economic crisis Nigeria is facing as unprecedented, as a generational hardship that nobody has ever seen before. So there is a whole lot moving against Bola Ahmed Tinubu. So when the coalition is building like this and Obasanjo is involved and all these guys are involved, you know that the days of Tinubu in power, they are numbered. But who will lead the charge? Which region will the person come from? That may be the greatest undoing of this coalition that is being built if the right candidate is not chosen. If the right person is not chosen. If a Southerner is not the rallying cry, leading the cry for change in Nigeria in 2027, it may be a hard sell. But all things being equal, Tinubu's chances of re-election in a free and fair election is as doubtful as even his first election in 2023. That's my take. I don't know what you think about this, but whatever is your position, Let's hear from you at the comment section. Thank you for watching this video, and if you are new to my channel, you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel, hit the subscription button, hit the notification bell. When you subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell, anytime I have a new video, you'll be among the first to know. God bless you. And please don't forget to like this video, because when you like it, God will rank it hard and recommend it for more people. Thank you, and God bless you and yours.